Hey everyone, Mark Newstater with eXp Realty. It is Thursday. That means it's time for another edition of the Calgary Real Estate Show, your weekly snapshot of stats for the Calgary real estate market. We track these every week so we have a good understanding of what's going on for the market, whether you're buying, selling, or just kind of curious about your market value for your home. So let's get to the stats. This week we saw a big increase in listings all the way up to 771. We haven't been there for about 4 weeks. Sales did also go up slightly to 536, kind of matching what we saw 3, 4, and 5 weeks ago. And then sale to new listing ratio ended up being 70% this week. Pending's down slightly to 491, but that's kind of been where we've been over the last 4 or 5 weeks. Days on market continues to creep up to 30 days now, and total inventory 5,145. So let's throw it on over now to Jaden with a look at what's going on in mortgages.
Thanks, Mark. You guys will notice that if you look at the rates this week, they're all pretty much the same as last week, but there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. So for fixed rates specifically that are controlled by the bond market, last week we saw the US have way higher job numbers than were expected, which is a net positive for them right before an election. And so that jumped the bond market up. A lot of lenders went up by about 0.2%, but there's still a lot of them that are hanging around realizing that this is probably just a short-term thing. A lot of other stuff going on. We have the new 90% insured mortgages for a refinance. If you're going to put a suite in, you'll be able to qualify a contract with. There's just so many things that are coming in right now as we get ramped up for an election next year in Canada. So if there's some mortgage news that you heard about and you want to talk about it, give me a call. Happy to chat.
Thanks, Jaden. Let's throw it over to Natalie now. She's back with a look at our real estate time machine. What was happening last year this week?
Thanks, Mark. So going back in the real estate time machine, this week last year, we had 506 total sales. This year, 500, so it's down 1%. New listings were at 670 last year. This year, 855, so it's up 27%. Last year, actives were 3441. This year, 5148, so it's up 49%. Pendings last year was 710. This year, 722, so it's up 2%. And days on market last year was 26. This year, it is 30, so it's up 15%. Back to you, Mark.
So that is it for this week. As always, if you have questions about the market, what's your current home value, whether you're considering a HELOC, you're actually thinking about making a move on the buying side, there's pockets of opportunities here, not everywhere, not all price points. I'm going to share more on that tomorrow, like where's the inventory, October edition. So we'll see you then. Have a great day, everybody.